Hello again, and welcome back to the Movie Buff Reactions channel. I'm Jake, and this is...
I'm Marlin.
AKA Gee. And today is a little bit of an odd video doing this channel. This is the final reaction video at all, that we're going to be filming in my grandparents' old place. My grandparents, while still pretty good for their age, are at that point where they gotta move out. So this is the final time.
Let's give it a go. What you got?
For today, because I thought it fit, we're going to be watching JonTron, an old favorite of ours to watch. More specifically, this is his video from last year called Old People Got Weird Products. And since I have a old bastard on standby, I thought, why not? It probably fits. And from what I could see, it looks like it's him watching commercials for products aimed specifically at the elderly. So this should be enjoyable.
I'm sure it will be.
Without further ado, let's watch.
I'm back. I took a bit of a hiatus there, as you may have noticed. So, I've come back.
He does that.
Pretty, maybe I'm trying too hard to be relevant. But, I got to play the algorithm. We're going to be looking at old people and their pain. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to do that. What am I, a monster? You did smile, though, didn't you? Making me sick. Nah, but we are doing that, though. We are doing that. So yeah, I don't know. I just want to do a video on these. You ever seen those commercials that come on late at night? You know the ones. They're just there to scam your grandparents out of money, and they fall for it anyway. There's just some ridiculous commercials that they make for these things. So let's take a dive together into the world of what we are going to be scammed into eventually when our neurons start to rot.
Today is the International Day of Older Persons here in Korea. The actual day was yesterday in other parts of the world, designated by the UN in 1990.
The fucking UN? You're telling me you flaunted a UN guideline? First of all, why?
But because yesterday was Armed Forces Day.
It was Armed Forces Day. The guys with the guns were out on patrol. At that point, the UN regulations just become a suggestion. You can see how that'll move today.
Believe it or not, Korea is one of the fastest aging societies or countries in the world. As you can imagine, that means the industry for elderly products is going to go up as well.
Cha-ching! Where you might see a loved one, Angela is seeing easy exploitation.
Right now, we're looking at $20 billion US of a market.
A huge market.
Get me in! What can I repurpose? This. They can relate to this. And aging plans for an aging life. I mean, you don't need to trim it. Frankly,
My mom's got a plant like that.
All right, let's get started. I'm really excited about this. So
Yes.
what is this first item?
So, Angela, could you just explain to me what that is and what I'm supposed to say about it?
It looks like a speaker.
Well, that's basically what it is.
Does anybody here know what this is? Was this supposed to be on the set?
And what it is, more specifically, it's a wireless voice amplifying speaker system.
Ah,
Now,
okay.
So it's a speaker?
Have you ever tried to watch TV with maybe someone a little bit more elderly? You're okay with a certain level of volume, but they need it to be a little bit louder.
Okay, so this is supposed
Especially
to
you,
wirelessly
Deafy.
amplify the TV speaker, but they'll just be sitting right next to you anyway, so you'll just hear it from there. Bing. Just turn it up on the TV. How deaf is your grandma? Get her a hearing aid.
We link this up. This is the transmitter to the TV. It comes with a little wire. You plug it in, and then it links up through infrared lights or rays, that hooks up with your speaker, so you don't need a wire for your speaker.
I forgot all the steps already. Forgot everything.
Okay.
That way, the elderly, your grandparent, whoever it is, would carry around the speaker to wherever they're sitting.
The beauty about this thing, it's got a long range on the infrared. While we're trying to watch Star Trek Next Generation, Wheeler to the corner, okay, is gross when she's here. Wheeler, Parker here, I don't know, just put the speaker on it, don't have to see her anymore. This product's more for me than her.
Okay.
Get
let's
the
try
ugliness
this for a
away.
second. So we're
이번 노래
watching.
수요일에는 어떤 게 감상 포인트?
Oh, so you do hear that echo, right?
Yeah, you can really hear that. It's not synced at all. Also, I think it's transmitting Russian radio broadcasts.
I can't hear actually, Minjung. Could you make it louder?
Minja, careful! Stop manhandling that thing!
Not a good commercial.
All right. So this next item looks like what is this?
This is called the Anmawang. Another kind of fun name, Anmawang.
If you're bored at all during this, you could just watch the friggin' epic K-pop going on in the background.
Aha! It feels like you're tapping me on
Oh my
the
God,
back.
Are you tapping me on the back? No, you're not. That's the thing. Holy crap, I thought it was your finger.
Not to mention, these are made from solenoid coils or solenoid features that heats up naturally. So instead of like the copper wires where you use electricity, it's not going to overheat.
Okay, that's good news. It's not gonna overheat. In case that was one of your worries,
Once it hits 40 degrees Celsius, it shuts off automatically.
good. Good, it's got a kill switch built in, thank God, alright? This will not be searing any marks into Grandpa's back. Should this need a kill switch? Please, 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 talk about the next item.
And this is nail clippers?
This one is item that already exists. Am I
But for
saying
old
it that
people.
right?
It's funny because I was telling Minjung before the show, it's sometimes the best inventions are two very simple products coming together.
Sometimes the best inventions are the ones that have already been invented. Most people don't know that.
So for a third item, it's just your conventional nail clipper, right? And
But
this
what's
is
special about it?
a lot of things.
Just no, she's wildin'. You're just selling them nail clippers? Angela, that's not ethical.
The unique aspect is
I was wondering about that magnifying glass
it
thing.
comes with a magnifying glass, and because our nail clipper is made out of steel, it sticks right on.
How neat is that? Will that-
I feel like that might make the situation worse. Would that help? Friggin' hell, skip the magnifying glass, just slap an ACOG scope on that bad boy. Trust me, you're not gonna be missing with this thing.
Well, that's a simple idea. You don't have to worry about losing it.
I feel like you've missed the point here. You can still lose it. It comes off. That's the whole point. Comes on, comes off. Comes on, comes off. Oop, I lost it. You can still lose it. There are many other things you could have said about that magnifying glass.
So thank you for these great ideas. I think I'll go with the nail clippers, more affordable too.
Is that right?
I'll go with the nail clippers that I could have bought from CVS Pharmacy for $1.78. That was the most impressive thing to me in this lineup.
That's a,
For over 100 years, we've been scrunching and folding toilet paper.
Who's scrunching? Who's scrunching? It's very simple, okay? It's a nice weave. Oh gosh, oh jeez. Yeah, that's you.
Finally, there's a better way.
Okay, now you have my attention.
Comfort Wipe, the
Yeah.
sanitary paper extension arm and holder.
Oh, for God's sake. We all know there is no way that item is coming out of that scenario unscathed, okay? It's not coming out the same Comfort Wipe.
The first improvement to toilet paper as we know it since the 1880s.
The 1880s? You're gonna go back that far? What happened in the world of toilet paper in the 1880s? Toilet paper, 1880s. In 1880, the British Perforated Paper Company began selling toilet paper sold in boxes of individual squares. This is the biggest invention of toilet paper since perforation. And God knows I don't have to spell it out for you. This is not an ethical product.
Think about it. Toilet paper is really archaic and disgusting.
Ew! Too bad we need to have it as part of the main feature of our product.
That's right. Never touch another dirty toilet tissue.
It's always gonna go just like that. We're never gonna be landing butter side down on the rim of the toilet. Actually, for that you're gonna need their other product, Comfort Grab.
Being a big eye certainly has its
a
advantages.
toilet
Mostly,
paper grabber.
Its disadvantages all the way down.
This is a great product.
This is a disadvantage. You're looking at it. Actually, I can't think of the advantage. Heart disease?
It's embarrassing to have someone help you with your personal matters.
Before the Comfort Wipe, I had no chance of reaching my own ass. I mean, look at that thing. Are you telling me you'd be able to get all the way back up in there? Look at the shape of my strange body. The Comfort Wipe has given me back my dignity.
Not the grossest thing
Gone
he's
are
done.
the days I have to embarrassingly rub up against a tree or a neighbor's house to wipe my own ass in full view of the police. I'm sorry, Fred. I'll pay for the damage. God knows this hurts me more than it hurts you. Oh, I'm not a grizzly bear, man. I'm a freaking human. And they say size doesn't matter. 15 inches of pure cleanliness. Good as new. Life is hell this way.
Youth sapping witch mask.
Alright, let's move on to Rejuvenate Electric Facial Mask. With a name like that, how can you go wrong?
Hi, I'm Linda Evans, and I'd like to congratulate you on your exciting new purchase.
You know that feeling you get when you meet someone and you just feel like you've known them your entire life? Well, I just had whatever's the exact opposite of that feeling.
Rejuvenate System is an investment that can produce amazing results for your face and skin. And since it's a system, not a cream.
No, this was a cream? This is a cream. Ah! Well, I'm not really sure it's a system either. No!
The essential parts of your Rejuvenate system are the facial mask with adjustable straps and 26 gold-plated contact points, the battery-operated control box.
This is raising no red flags. If this is raising no red flags, you deserve what's coming.
We'll give you easy-to-follow instructions on assembling the system, fitting the mask to your face, and operating the controls.
Beautiful. She looks so comfortable. She really looks at ease.
And in addition,
Like
we'll
someone
give you
getting the
details
needle.
on how to get the best results and answer the most commonly asked questions.
This will definitely not suck the youth out of your soul and transfer it to me. I do not have a cauldron on my upper floors, and I do not consult it in times of need.
The battery-operated control box, the connector cord, the tube of enriched toning gel.
Not uranium.
I don't trust that gel.
I wouldn't put uranium in a tube. That would cause a lawsuit. I wouldn't want that. Put it on. It wouldn't benefit me to put uranium in the tube, dude. I'm selling it like it's... Why would I do that? It's not uranium. Put it on. You want to know how we're legit? Comes with... Now that's professionalism. That looks like a snuff film passed around in 1970s New York. I know the street. Down on 3rd Street is where you'd find that.
The first step is to install the 9-volt battery into the control unit.
Okay. Almost ready. Just gotta hook it up to that small battery.
For optimal results, it is very important to properly fit the headband and mask so that they are comfortable and positioned correctly on the face.
So I just
That
gotta
could never be comfortable.
put this on easy enough. Is that supposed to be happening? I'm fairly sure that's not supposed to be happening.
Assuming you are
Eyes
using
wide
enough
shut,
gel,
eat your
this
heart
is
out.
not unusual.
Now this is unusual. Okay, let's not beat around the bush.
Well, if you can get the idea of what doing 8 sit-ups a second would do for your stomach, you have an idea what Rejuvenate would do for your face.
Irreversible damage. You know, all this pussyfooting with all these products, alright, that's all it's been, pussyfooting. Just go full tilt. I never want to see my grandpa again. Have a robot take care of him.
Speaking of which,
This is gonna be bad, isn't
I'm
it?
scared.
Would you like to dance with me?
Yes?
I'm glad she is staying on script, though. That's a tough line she has to respond with there.
This song is In the Mood by Glenn Miller.
You know it's gonna be a nice evening when your dancing partner sounds like a trash can getting hit with a crowbar every time it doesn't move.
What we wanted to do was design a robot that's easy to use.
I can say for certain you failed right off the bat. Stop now. You should have stopped before you started.
The time is 9:39 a.m.
Designed specifically for seniors, but also affordable. I think that was very important. It's something that seniors, older individuals could trust.
What, that guy? Well, you don't trust that guy back there? He's got a naturally trustable face. What, do you think he's got malicious intent? Are you reading bad signals off of that? Off of those eyes? You think those would be the kind of eyes to peer into yours, coldly, emotionless, as he strangled you in your sleep? No, he's not that kind of guy. He's a good guy. Could you not have put a little more R&D into the face? Somehow you've made it look worse than if you just took a Sharpie and did like a fucking dot smile, regular smiley face. Somehow you... How did you do worse than that?
He's company, and there's somebody to talk to, and somebody to dance with.
That's what you did. Because you won't just visit.
I like the song that he plays, actually.
It's called Spotify. You can find that song, and it doesn't actually play out of a can of beans.
Okay, Rudy. What would you like me to do?
What crime must I commit today in your name, Master?
Help me. Have I reached you? Remember to take your morning medication, Anthony.
That's help.
Okay, this one could have been accomplished with a post-it note. It doesn't even have to creepily lurk towards you. What are these people, crazy?
Seniors would give us their feedback. Oh, we don't like this. We don't like that. We
You
come in and
think?
change it.
Please stop coming. I told you not to come, but you keep on coming, and my arms are too weak to hold you back. Yeah, we took this feedback into account.
Good afternoon. Did you take your medicine this morning?
Does this thing do anything other than remind you through text or human to take your medicine this morning? I'm not trying to oversimplify your life's work here, but a post-it note on the fridge pretty much accomplishes the same thing here.
Okay, wonderful.
Works for me.
Did you sleep okay last night?
No.
What would you like me to do?
Let's go. So here Rudy's able to help carry things for me, help me around the house as I'm moving throughout the day.
This is gross. This one really grossed me out. You know, I don't know why all these people, all these commercials, all these products are making senior citizens out to be so weak, so defenseless, lacking of inner strength and resolve. I say nay to all that, all right? I don't think you should be put in a home. I think you should be free to break your bones on everything. That's a risk I'm willing to let you take. The legends speak of a man who could teach the elderly to defend themselves using the sacred martial art of cane fu. If we want to age gracefully, we will have to learn from the master himself.
The cane is a sign of weakness, but in that deception alone lies its great strength. Use that deception to your advantage. The ancient Korean
Back to Koreans.
knew the power of the cane, and they developed a series of techniques and exercises with the
Am I
cane.
doing this right? What are you saying? What are you talking?
Ability,
Are you still going?
like the woman
Bro, I just came for the workout,
putting
man.
the car up and taking her to child.
What the fuck are you talking about? I just came for the workout, man.
Firefighters running into a burning building. They feel the fear, but they do it anyways.
Dude, what are you talking? Seriously, what are you talking about?
Two-handed blocks. As
Can you hear
simple
me?
as it gets.
Can you hear me, man?
A block and a block
Hello?
is a strike.
Dude, can you hear me? What are you talking about? Seriously.
Somebody
Seriously!
comes in with a high shot. Maybe they're coming in with a knife.
Is the
You
door
gotta
locked?
Strike the block. Strike it.
The door's locked.
Side
The door's
shot.
locked.
No
The door's
escape.
locked.
Block.
Now, before we end the video, I just want to take a moment to thank today's sponsor, Honey. Without them, this video would not have been possible. And once again, a massive thank you to Honey for sponsoring this video. Without the support of people like them, we could not make these videos for you. So click that link in the description, and until
Thanks, honey.
until next time.
Jack and I hike the trails down here, and he's incredibly agile. We have a 360-degree sphere around us, and that is our personal territorial space.
I guess this is what happens to people who did a lot of drugs when they get older. I guess the first question would be, which one of these products looks the craziest?
My first question is this a real product or is this something he's making up? I mean, this is hilarious.
Well, he showed that apparently this guy has a YouTube channel.
Cane Foo.
Yeah. You're not quite there yet.
No, not yet, but I can't do what he does with a cane.
And the part with the robot.
Oh yeah, that's just yeah. If you have someone who's not in a place where other people are, they are by themselves all the time. You know, okay, if she wants to talk to a robot or listen to Glenn Miller, you know, if it will make her day pass, okay, but it was lame. It was really lame.
Yeah.
I agree with JonTron the whole way on that. That it's just, you know, it's a post-it note. And he's right. His smiley face do look better than...
Yeah, and the way that woman, the old lady, just kept reading and saying, he dances, he plays Glenn Miller. I'm like, can this technically be considered elder abuse? Because it doesn't look like she really is aware of what's going on.
It's crazy. I don't know where he got these commercials. Those
Probably from the same place that advertised robot dogs back in the day.
Well, there was those, and cats. You come and pet a cat and it does its thing, and a lot of people are amused by that.
I'm referencing something that only the two of us will get. A few years ago, we tried getting, well, my family, I had no involvement, wanted to give a robot cat to Guy's mother.
Yes, she's a cat lover, and we thought it would be interesting to her. And she was of sound mind and everything like that. There's going to be no misunderstanding that this was not an actual, you know, living cat. But it was interesting. So it was kind of a, not so much a gag gift, but it just a fun thing. And
it's hard to explain why, but the thing just freaked me the fuck out.
Yes,
like,
it almost ruined Christmas. It just kind of it hit a weird button in my man here. It just couldn't do it.
Hard to explain. Just it looked and acted so lifelike, but it wasn't. And I don't know. It just set something off where I was like, "Get this thing away from me." It's like ventriloquist dummies. You just can't deal with them.
But anyway, it was harmless. We did eventually give it to my mom, who after a while didn't really hold the cat or anything, but people that came in to visit her in her where she was living, they would always pick up the cat and do stuff with it and make it, you know, and all that kind of stuff. So she had, I think, more visitors because of it.
And before we get into more awkward family stories from back in the day, the electric face mask thing.
I didn't get that at all.
Me neither.
Yeah.
It looked like something out of Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah, and I mean, Linda Evans, okay, she's a known name brand back in the day and all like that. No, that just looked awful, and I thought JonTron was hilarious when he had the thing on and the smoke was coming out of it. That was...
Not sure it's as crazy as the Flex Tape commercials he reviewed, but yeah, that was weird. And the Koreans trying to advertise all the weird stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't really get that, and as someone who's half Korean, I just want to say, sorry.
It just, yeah, they were lousy products. They were lousy products, you know, clippers with a magnetic attachment or something like that. Like he says, $1.89 at CVS. you can supply your own, you know, looking glass.
You can just wear your own damn glasses to see what you're clipping.
Yeah.
And yeah, this was from about a year ago, and oh yeah, the speaker thing that like John was like, shove Granny in the corner so you have to look at her.
His funniest one of the night though had to be with the toilet paper holder.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
What's to say that's not going to land butter side down?
Yeah.
On the seat.
Yeah, grab her to wipe your butt.
You're getting very graphic here. You must be breaking some kind of FCC rule or something.
You and Grim are not quite there yet.
Not quite there yet.
And
but it's happening. It's happening.
I just thought it'd be a fun video I'll show you, because it's for stuff that's aimed at old motherfuckers, and y'all are at the point where you gotta leave the house.
I must admit though, of the two women, the two Korean women, they had one that was not a believer, and the one in the red, and the one in the yellow was the one that kept pushing the products.
Yeah, I don't think this was a well-organized sales pitch. And, yeah, I just thought this would be a nice little video to watch. And John, he got us laughing in the first minute, pretty much.
Yeah, he's good. He does fun things. He has good, well-produced productions as well.
More well-produced than these commercials.
Yes, as a matter of fact.
And before you go, would you like to show everybody off your Christmas t-shirt?
Oh yes, I got a Christmas t-shirt, and you may not be able to read it, but Jake, read it for him.
It's weird being the same age as old people.
So, I find it amusing. If you don't, I'm old.
Yeah, and I'm young, but I'm not as young as I used to be.
But I'm the one that's going to be sitting back in the corner with my own speaker.
I'll let you sit next to me.
Oh, thank you.
And I don't know how to wrap this up other than thank you for letting me film in your house all these years.
Yeah, you're more than welcome. It's kind of sad it's coming to an end, this part of it, but we're moving on.
Yeah, just spent pretty much half my life in this house and trying to treasure the remaining days we have here, and it's been quite a ride, and
yeah,
this has been a good filming space, this living room area. We've gone through 2 couches and the shades not working on one window after all this time.
Well, hey, I'm getting old, house is getting old.
You're too old! You're all too old!
Do you think you can get me to a hospital? I think I broke my ass.
Anyway, thank you for watching. I knew this would be a fun one to do with my old person. Well, one of my old people. Although, to be honest, the people in the middle are starting to really get up there. So, anyway, thank you for watching, and we will see you next time, and hopefully again soon.
Hopefully again soon. But I won't be here.
Goodbye, house.